Hey guys, welcome to Transform Fitness. My name is Umar Farooq. I am your Animal Flow instructor for the Beginners program. The Beginners program comprises of 8 sessions and we are in our first session, so you have a lot to learn, a lot to push through, a lot of pain, a lot of pleasure, because Animal Flow is awesome. You're going to look really good while doing it. All I want you to do is be patient, understand the structure. I'm going to explain everything to you in this session, but first we're going to start with a simple warm-up. Let's quickly get into it and then I'm going to take you forward. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Start with a simple jog. Start moving. Easy, simple jog. Moving those knees, letting those limbs loose. I'm saying letting those limbs loose because I want you to relax, okay? The Animal Flow movements need you to keep your mind really calm and active body. So let's calm the mind now. I'm going to activate the body, different body parts that we need for the flow a little later. All right, so let's start moving a little faster this time. 3, 2, 1 for 10 seconds. Go a little faster. 1, 2, 3. Pick it up. 4, 5. Looking good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch to jumping jacks. Let's go. 1. Nice work, guys. Looking good. Look at you, all ready to learn a new art of movement. It's really exciting. All right, let's get the heart rate up. Another 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to your spot jog again. Keep moving. 10 seconds. 10 seconds slow, 10 seconds fast, and then jumping jacks. This is our first phase of the mobility, guys. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spot jog. One more time. One more time. Keep moving. Move, 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 move. A little fast. 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 10 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heart rate's got to come up. That's what the warm-up is for. And 10. Relax. All right. I'm going to go into a few mobility drills. Mobility is very important for you. Range of motion is very important because if you open up and flow, your whole body opens up and looks nice. Okay? So let's start our first exercise with keeping your hands here. We're going to create a big horizontal 8, as big as you can make. Okay? With your wrists. So you're going to rotate the wrist right to side, onto the right and onto the left. Okay? Do it 5 times with me. On the right, 1, to the left, 2, then to the left, 3, 4, wrists are very important, and 5. Okay, reverse. 1, 2, good job, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Relax. Now I want you to do something I call the empty sleeve exercise. So imagine your upper body is like an empty shirt. Your sleeves are empty, and I'm just moving the shirt right to left, and the sleeves just fly. Your hands are the empty sleeves, okay? So just turn to the left and let the hands fly, follow to the right, and let the body loose. Keep your fingertips heavy. Do this a couple of times. Don't worry about the count, just go right and to the left. Let the hand go around and hit the body. Leave it that loose, literally. As you're going, lift your heel also up and get a nice spine twist. Here and here. Another 10 seconds. Breathe easy. You are looking good. And from here we're going to keep our hands down. Now we're going to move our hip. Okay, now imagine you're wearing a towel and you're standing inside a drum. Okay, be very imaginative. This whole art calls for creativity and imagination. So what you want to do, stand inside, pretend you're standing in a drum. You're trying to clean the drum with your hip. So push your butt back and then to the side. So the towel around your waist is trying to clean the inside of the drum. And then to the front, to the side, and to the back. So it really opens up that hip and the lower back region. So you're going to go for a few circles to the left and to the right. So you see, make a big circle with this movement. Do it with me. The whole mobility is done with me, so please follow along. We do a few reps to the right, few reps to the left, balance it off, feel good, and then we dive into more movements. Okay, reverse, the same into clockwise, anti-clockwise, whatever you're doing, do the opposite. All right, looking good. Feels good in the back. All that sitting from working at home or sitting in the offices or just sitting in general causes a lot of tightness in your hips, right? So just trying to open it up. One more time. One more time. Perfect. And relax. Okay. So there's one movement that we do in Animal Flow in the advanced moves, but I use it for mobility, so might as well learn it in the mobility. So keep your hands out here, roll your shoulders back, pull the shoulders back. See, one thing I want to keep emphasizing on is that the shoulders should not rise up. This is called a shoulder shrug. This should not happen when you're doing your flow. You have to remember this throughout your 8 classes and forever and ever and ever. Until you're asked by your coach specifically to shrug your shoulders, don't shrug. Okay? So keep your shoulders pulled back and down. Now you pull the shoulder blades back together. Trying to close it. Try to crack a walnut between those 2 shoulder blades. Crack. And then bring your palms forward, down, back of the palms touching together. Really push forward. Imagine someone's pulling your hand forward and you're like, nope, I don't want to go. But you're getting a nice stretch here. Drop the chin down, let the neck also get involved. Pull it out open. Retract the shoulders. Do not shrug round. It's called the shoulder open and close exercise. Alright? Let's do it 10 times. Hand out, pull back, crack the walnut. Forward we go. Flex the whole spine, the cervical spine, flex it, open out. 2, 3, see how nicely that opens out your shoulders and your upper back region. 5, 6, good job, keep moving with me. 7, if you're getting tired, just take a small break. 8, lovely. 9, need to really open up the body, guys. Mobility is very important. And 10. Perfect. Now we're going to go for an exercise on the ground, okay? So this is also an exercise which is going to help us in the flow and the position in your flow. But mainly working on the hips right now, because your hips are very important. Your hips is where the spine grows out of. So we want to make sure we want a good spine in the flow. We want the hip to be in a good position. First of all, in a mobile position. So what I want you to do is keep your palms down, pull your shoulders back, and press into the ground. Now when you press into the ground with straight elbows, your chest pops out, right? Shoulders have been pulled back, and now the shoulders are not shrugging. Again, I'm removing the shrug by pressing down. What happens here is we get something called a shoulder gap. This is a concept I want you to remember, specifically telling you in your first session, because it will keep happening in your other classes where you will need to remember this. Every position apart from the one that I tell you to shrug, do this. Press and increase the gap between the ear and the shoulder. The distance between the ear and the shoulder is what I call the shoulder gap. Okay, so now we can understand the term. Whenever I use it, you will be able to understand. So press down, increase the shoulder gap. Now in this position, my feet are wide, heels are on the ground, toes have been lifted, knees are bent. I'm going to turn to one side and one knee falls out, one knee goes in. I'm going to do this in mostly all the sessions. Then bring it back up, drop it to the other side. Watch my shoulder blades, they don't go up, right? Here we go. Now what do we call this exercise? A 90-90. We want to see a 90-degree angle at this leg, 90-degree angle at this leg. So when you lift up, go into that bear sit position, down we go, 90-90. Alright, let's go. Move left, move right, take it easy. Make sure your hip is on the ground, don't lift your butt up. Stay down. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Body is opening up. Already on the way to doing that great flow, which I've planned for you in this sequence. And I hopefully will see you flowing by yourself, making your own flow. So that's going to be exciting, right? Great. Perfect. Just another couple of reps to the left and to the right. Just keep pushing. Hip needs a lot of mobility. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good stuff. All right. Awesome. We're going to keep our legs forward since our legs are down. We'll work on one more term here, which I will keep using. Push your toes away from you. Pull your toes in. Okay, I'll keep reminding you about this because some movements will require you to push your toes away. So I will say point your toes. This is what you're going to do. This is called plantar flexion. Anatomically, this is what it's called. Pull the leg back. It's called dorsiflexion. This is This is what I call pull the toes back. Okay, so you have to remember these terms. Point your toes, pull your toes back. Point your toes, pull your toes back. Really put your toes together, point, pull. Alright, keep pushing and pulling. Your ankles will flex, you feel these muscles work. Heat them up, another 5 reps. 5, 4, 3, body is feeling opened up. 2, I hope so. That's what the mobility is for, to get you a little more aware of what's going on. Now, let's see if you can sit in this position. Now, in this position, I want you to see if you can drop your heel down fully, open your knees out and sit straight. Okay, if you are somewhere here, it is okay. You will soon get into this position because you're not too far away. If you're unable to drop the heels down, again, it will take you some time to get down. You need some ankle mobility. That's okay. As we do ankle mobility in our animal flow classes in the future, you will attain it. Alright, but for now, if you feel like it's too much, you can use a wall support. Put your back against a wall and sit down. Okay, I'm going to explain to you while you sit here or against the wall what animal flow comprises of. It comprises of 3 basic positions. Okay, there's ape, there's beast, and there is crab. Between these 3 positions, there's something called a switch, a transition, or a move. Okay, everything happens between these 3 positions, and the way to do the flow is to switch, to transition, or to do a move in that position. Position A, literally A, ape, is what you're doing right now. So we've covered ape. Congratulations, this is your first move, first position of animal flow. You have already conquered it. If you have a slight mobility issue, you're going to work on that and get to it, no problem. As we go through the whole sequence of classes, I will keep bringing you back to this position and you'll get better. The idea is by the end of this 4 weeks, you should attain this ape, because ape requires a lot of hip mobility. And hip, in all the joints of the body, is one of the main areas where we lack mobility. There's a lot of stability, but there's less mobility. So, we're going to understand the ape. We've understood the ape. Let's put it aside. Ape has a lot of advanced moves, but for the beginners program, we're going to stick to what we call the beast and the crab. Okay, so the B and the C of animal flow. So we've learned A, we have to go to the B and the C, and with A, B, and C is what we're going to do the whole sequence with. So this is the ape. Most of the flow that we're doing, the sequence that we're doing, is going to involve the beast and the crab. So before we get into that, guys, just take a quick water break. Our heart rate's gone up, you must be tired from the mobility. Quickly sip on water, freshen up your mind, and come back. Alright, let's go. Now as you sip on water and give your joints some rest, I'm going to show you our beast position. So if I was in my ape and I want to get into my beast, all I have to do is put my palms down and get into my quadruped position. Quadruped means 4 points on the ground, like the animal. So welcome to being an animal. Put your palms down here. There's a lot of things I need you to remember here, so I'm going to talk about that now. Quickly get into this position with me. I'm going to explain a few concepts which are going to go a long way, which you have to remember in your animal flow journey. Put your palms down right under the shoulder. Right under the shoulder, right? So if I'm here, my hands are hanging down, so right under the shoulder, put the palms down. Spread your fingers out, grip the flow. Then I want you to press down and I want you to try and corkscrew. If you're opening a wine bottle or a bottle with a cork, what are you going to do? You're going to press and you're going to turn open. Press with the left hand, turn open this way, right? So you're going to press both the hands and turn open. And that's going to make your shoulders really strong. And also going to help you with the shoulder gap, which I said to increase in all the movements. So shoulder gap. Now the knees will be right under the navel line. So if I draw a horizontal line across my belly button, my knees should fall under that. Okay. Or what I would say, keep your palms right outside, right in front of the knee, and take 1 palm distance away and use that gap. So whenever you get into the beast, get there, you know, right? So Before we get into the beast, before we lift our knees off, we're going to achieve the baby beast position. The baby beast position is, first of all these positions right. Don't keep the knees closed, open the knees out. Your toes are relaxed, you're chilling here. Now here I want to make sure that your spine is neutral, okay? The whole flow happens from your torso, guys, not from your extremities. It happens from here, moving this. But this has to be neutral first for it to start moving out. So there's a lot of disciplining needed here. So we're going to add those elements now. Take the chin, drop it down. Then we want to lift the chin up. Now these are two extremes. So if you know extremes, you can stop right in the middle and be like, wow, this is my neutral. This is my moderate. Right? When you know extremes, you know where the center is. Find the center. So your neck is neutral. Solid. Next thing is I want you to round. You know the cat and cow stretch? Round your back. Now this is one extreme. Arch the back. This is the other extreme. I want you to find the center. Let's do this again. Round the back. We don't want to go there. Arch the back. We don't want to go there. Keep your elbows straight. Don't bend your elbows. Keep your elbows straight. Corkscrew. Now come to the neutral. You'll know what this feels like. The neutral is like a feelingless position. Because here you're feeling so much stretch. Here you're feeling so much squeeze. You come here, you're like, I don't feel much here. So you're going to hold that position. But mostly, our backs do this. So for that one purpose, I will keep saying, arch the back, flatten the back, arch the back, flatten the back. Alright? Please remember this throughout your journey. Then I want you to stick the butt out. Watch this. Now my spine is not doing the work. Meaning my thoracic spine and my cervical spine is sorted. My lumbar spine is going to do two things. One is tuck the tailbone out, or stick the butt out, or tuck it in. Stick the butt in or tailbone in. Out and in. A little twerky movement here, out and in. Just try this, it'll open up your lower back. Just do this, in and out, in and out. Someone play some music. Alright, let's stop that. Let's stop that and come to a neutral position. Same objective here, guys. Going to the extreme here, going to another extreme here, and finally settling to that neutral position. We're going to tuck our toes in, lift the knees off, and hold that position. Whoo! What is needed here? We need to be able to have like half an inch distance from the ground. Not too high, just half an inch from the ground with all these elements together. Let's do that checklist. When I say set baby beast, you're going to come down here, you're going to fix corkscrew, neck neutral, shoulders neutral, shoulder gap, back neutral. Figure this out and come to that neutral state. And when I say set beast, this is the active beast. Now the beast is grown up, wants to walk, wants to flow. Tuck the toes in, see from here, tuck the toes in, lift the knees off the ground by breathing out, waking the mind up, waking all the muscles of the body. Instead of going like this, I want all those elements held like a checklist. This is not an easy position to hold. It looks easy when you just hold your joints together, but when you want muscles trying to hold that position, it feels a lot more active and difficult. But when you keep doing difficult things, they get easy. That's what's going to happen with your journey right now. So press the palms, corkscrew, set baby beast, flatten out that back. 3, 2, 1, set beast, active beast, breathe out. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't lift the knees up. 6. Don't sit back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is the distance between the palm and the knee one palm? Check. Did you move out? Did your knees come close? Check. Keep it open. Did you start rounding your back? You may not even remember. I want you to keep trying and get that sorted. Watch this video again and again. Get that back straight. Okay? Record yourself holding the beast and see if it looks like this or not. Compare the two videos, you'll know. Compare the pictures. Alright? And that picture will stay in your head, the feeling will stay in your body, and you'll be able to achieve it. From here, let's do it one more time. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Set baby beast. Tuck the toes in. Set active beast. Checklist ready, guys? Neck, upper back, middle back, lower back. Corkscrew the shoulders, shoulder gap. Knee distance from each other, from the palms. Knees are not under the hip, they're under the navel line. Tuck the toes in, set, beast, active, go! Whoosh. Breathe, don't hold your breath. Don't sit back. Told you, a little bit of pain, a little bit of pleasure. It's good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Good stuff. Now when this happens, guys, when you start to put this kind of work on your palms, you'll realize, wow, what is this feeling in my wrist? What am I doing? Why did I sign up for this? Right? So I want you to take it easy. Like I said, things will be difficult in the beginning, but they'll get easy later if you just keep practicing, right? So take your palms, put this down. I'm going to introduce you to a magical movement. Hold it here, back of the palms together. Lift your wrists up. Go as high as you can, but do not let the wrist leave each other. Go up and down, up and down. You see how nicely this relaxes the wrist. This is the opposite of the movement that you're doing when you're flowing. So this is just going to undo all that strain and relax you. Okay, hopefully what I'm saying is actually happening there. It should relax you. Just take it easy. Just do a few. Imagine you got ants on your hands. Just go. Oh shit. Get these ants off. Right? It eases out the muscles there. The whole joint gets reset and you're good to go. Alright, I'm going to show something called a limb lift. These are 4 limbs. When I say limb lift, I'm going to tell you right leg, left leg, and you have to just lift it. Very simple. So, not from the baby beast, so from the active beast. So when we go back into this position, press the ground, set beast, and you go up. All you have to do is take right leg off. Take the right leg off. When you take the right leg off, make this a habit. Point your toes right away. Okay? Don't be like this. Point your toes right away. See, the foot is there. If you press down harder onto the palms and just trust your strength to allow you to do this. Take the toes off, point the toes back, put it down. Left leg, take it off, drop it down. Right leg limb lift, very good. Left leg limb lift, very good. Perfect. One more time, right leg limb lift. Feel that energy shift onto your palms. Left leg limb lift. Relax. Good job. Take your time with this. Again, it's a new thing for your body to be able to hold that position. It's like, it's going to make your planks phenomenal because you're gonna, people have wrist pain or shoulder pain, etc. While you're putting your mind into getting an art or a movement or something new, you're not focusing on an exercise. You're not thinking of it as, oh, as an exercise, it's going to be hard. Here, when you do this, those exercises get better. Okay? Relax, 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 relax. Now I'm going to introduce you to something called a contralateral limb lift. What does contralateral mean? So I'm going to quickly stand up and show you. For better performance and movement mechanics, our body does this naturally. This and this, you see people running. This, you see people kicking. This, you see people throwing. This, opposites work together. This is called a contralateral movement. Okay? Have you seen people walk like this? Unless you have a point to prove, you won't walk like this, right? So the idea is, this is weird. It feels weird. It doesn't feel like I can do a lot of this and perform. Have you seen Usain Bolt run like this, 100 meters? No, right? He's going full action, contralateral limb lift. He's working opposite limbs. Upper body right side with lower body left side, and same thing on the opposite side. So what we do here also is the same thing. To be able to move better, to be able to balance better and look good as well. So instead of, if I say lift, contralateral limb lift now, and say right leg, it goes without saying that you have to pick up your left arm. Yeah? Because it's more efficient, like we just said, the little show that I gave you here. Made a fool of myself. Put my palm down when I say set beasts, you engage, you get up there. When I say right leg off, you gotta take your left palm off. Okay? When I say left leg off, you're going to take your right palm off. For some of you, this may be easy. For some of you, it may be hard. So what do? Let's start from scratch. Let's start from basics. We put the palms down. Instead of lifting the legs up, let's just get used to lifting the palm off. One palm at a time. I'm not going to call out which palm, because in animal flow, in the under switches, in the limb lift, we will not call out the palm. If I say right leg, left palm, I have so many calls to give you. If I say right leg, left palm, then it's too many words and too much for you to think. So if I just say right leg and you say, oh, goes without saying opposite limb, then I can make the calls less, confusion less, and your thinking also less. So what do? Just get used to the palm lifts, okay? So get into the set beast and just take your palm up. Right palm, left palm. Very good. Just right palm, left palm with knees off the ground, okay? It'll be harder than lifting the legs up, but don't worry. Put your palms down. Strong, active beast. Let's go. Set beast. Right palm. Now continue. Just go. Other palm, other palm, other palm, other palm. Hold a little longer, 2 seconds. Up, 1, 2. Other palm, 1, 2. Other palm, 1, 2. Lovely. Don't sit back here. 1, 2. Relax. Whew. Ease out, ease out. I'm slowly getting you there. Trust me. These basics, when they fall in place, till the last day of animal flow that you do, you will need this. Okay, this is where it all starts. In order to move, what if my feet were always on the ground? Will I get anywhere? No. I need to pick up my leg. I need to swing that opposite arm to move. So, in order to move from here, to get out of here, I need to be able to lift very efficiently. Now come back in. Try this with the opposite leg. So if I say right leg off, try to take your right leg off. Slowly take the left palm off. Okay? When I say left leg off, slowly take the left leg off, take the right palm off. Basics. Very, very, very basic. Alright? Learning to stand in the beast. Learning to stand on one leg. Let's go. Set beast. When I say right leg, tell your mind opposite palm, opposite palm. Let's go. Right leg, left palm. Put it down. Left leg, right palm. If it's too much for you right now, drop the knees. Go. Right leg, left palm. Get the coordination. If you don't have the strength right now, you can't think about strength beast training and coordinate. Your mind needs to focus on a couple of things at a time. So, keep your knees down and do it. Let's go. Right leg, left leg. Right leg, left leg. If you can try again, knees off, set beast, right leg. This is the real deal. This is where we're going to actually flow. We're not going to stay down in baby beast. Never going to put the knees down. So get out of there. Left leg. Spread your fingers out. Right leg. Left leg. Keep the knees down. Knees will go high. All kinds of stuff will happen. No problem. Right leg. Left leg. Relax. Water break, guys. Relax. Do this. Do this. Ease out. Okay. And relax. I'm going to show you a different movement now, a different position. We've really explored the beast, positions, etc. The beast has more position corrections and cues. Why? Because in that position you can understand what neutral spine is, you can understand what shoulder gap is, and etc. So I teach that in the beast. But now when we go into the crab, it's going to be quick, it's going to be easy as well. It's a very chilling posture. So sip of water before we move forward, and take it easy with yourself. Take it easy. Don't strain, don't hesitate. It's like learning to play a new instrument, right? And you go, all right, I'm going to take an online class. Now, you need to be really patient with yourself. It's not something you did from day one. It's something new. This instrument that we have, the body, we're learning to play it differently. Right? From standing, we're going down, and then we have to do different kinds of things. So, one step at a time. Literally, remember these words. Walk before you run, crawl before you walk, stand before you crawl. Right? I just made that up, but it makes sense. Standing position in the beast before we start crawling. So, I'll show you the crawls today, one at a time. Let me drink some water. far so good. You're doing really good. Let's get into this position of the crab. As soon as I get into the crab position and show you, you'll be like, ah, so nice. Just sit here in this position with me. I'm here. What's happening here? My feet are in this chill position, not straining, not like the beast. My hands are at the back. My shoulders are shrugged. Relaxed, lazy Sunday afternoon, watching TV. Suddenly I say, set crab. This is what we want to achieve, right? This is our crab position. So, from a baby crab, which is clumsy, we'll make the baby crab a little more positionally correct. So I'm going to show you that. And then when I say set crab, all you have to do is lift the hip off and hold those positions, all right? It'll all make sense. So let's get into this crab position. Feet on the ground, palms down. Your palms will be pointing backwards. If it slightly turns out like this, it's okay in the beginning. Okay, mobility wise, if it's restricted here to slightly diagonal position, it is totally okay. All right, I would try and keep the fingers pointing back, the toes pointing forward, but don't keep your knees closed. Again, you want a nice big position. So when we were in the beast here, this is called the beast window. We define the beast window here. When we come to the crab, we want a similar length window, but then it's very personal. If you're a tall guy, you'll have a different, if you're a bigger structure, you'll have a different crab position. It's very individual and personal, so you will understand after the class. So sitting in this position, I don't want to spread out too much, first of all. Okay, if you spread out too much, shoulders will round, so bring it closer and closer. Now in the second class it will make sense, the window, because you'll have to move from beast to crabs, and the window will automatically get sorted. For now, just use something which is a medium, a comfortable position. Okay, shouldn't be too cramped like this or too out. Big window, not stable at all. Right behind here. Now, if I'm here in this position, my hip is down. Watch this, my shoulders get shrugged. What I say about the shoulder shrugging? Nada, not happening. Just pull the shoulders back and depress. And what does that do? It makes my chest pop out automatically. The other thing I want to do is I want to keep my bum between my palm and between my heel. So palm heel and foot heel is going to be my two extremes. My hip will be right in the center. You can just look down and figure that out, right? You don't need me. Now from here, roll your shoulders back, pop your chest out. Your head kind of pops out as well. The head, the neck position here, is that you will slightly lift the chin up, like you're looking at, it's 9 a.m., 10 a.m. in India, and you're looking at the rising sun, okay? What does that mean? The sun hasn't risen fully. That means it's not noon. It's not overhead, but it's somewhere there. It's not at the horizon. It says just, it's rising, somewhere midway. So I would say a 30, 45 degree angle forward and up. Yeah? So the chin will not be like this, which is going to be a habit for all of you. Looking at your foot, trying to figure out if everything is correct, that is totally okay. But finally get to this position. Don't lift, don't poke your head out like this, pull it back. Like it is resting on something. You see my spine right now is in this diagonal position. My head is a part of the spine. So my head can't be like this. Neither can it be like this. So it has to be in this diagonal position, which is why we're looking at the rising sun. Makes sense? So set crab, chin up, shoulders retracted. Just have to lift the tailbone off the ground. But you're going to do this. You're going to stick the hip out. So because the chest is going up, this will allow you to arch the back a little bit. Okay? Arch the back. So you see there's like a nice angle here, straight line here and a straight line here. It is not rounded, right? I'm trying to straighten this out to keep the tailbone to 1 inch from the ground. Yeah. How do you check that? From here, have an idea of what an inch is. Inch is literally this much. Drop it 1 inch and you should touch the ground. If you're not touching the ground by dropping 1 inch, if you're somewhere here, you're dropping 1 inch, you're like, oh, 1 more inch, 1 more inch. Whoa, I was way above the ground. So you wanna keep it down, drop it 1 inch. Oh, that's the ground right there. I know exactly where my hip is supposed to be. Elbows are straight, shoulders are retracted, depressed, head pops out, chest pops out, tailbone close to the ground, between the heel and the palm. Don't lift your toes up. Stay in this position, chin up. Yeah, wow. That's your position for the crab. It's an easy position to hold, but it will take some time, just like any other movement. Take your left leg up. Very easy here. Right leg off. If I say right leg off, what are you going to do? Contralateral. What does that mean? Left palm goes up. Take the left hand out. Good. Drop it down. It's okay if the hip is going up now. It won't go forever. You're going to keep it down because you're going to be thinking about that. Left leg off. Right palm goes off. Right leg, automatically left palm goes up. Left leg, automatically right palm goes up. This is it. That's it. Okay? So what's going to happen in all your classes is, we're going to give you a lot of practice sessions to do. I'm going to explain how that works later. The fact that you're doing these exercises, guys, be patient with them. You're going to get some practice drills as well, which is going to improve and refine your movements. So really don't bother. Take it easy. Now we have to move forward from here. Like I said, we have to learn how to sit. We sat. And when you learn how to stand, we stood. Then we learn how to lift the leg up. Now we're going to learn how to crawl. So then we walk and run and all that stuff. So get ready. Let's go back a little bit towards our first position. We'll go back to B. Like I said, we're leaving A aside for this whole phase. We're going to work on the B and the C, and I'm going to take you from there. So what's going to happen in the beast is, I'm going to show you there's two applications to the beast. One is to crawl, one is to under switch. Okay? From the beast I can crawl, so there's a move I can do. The other thing is to switch. Switch means it's going to take me from one position to the other, which is B to C, from beast to crab. So today we're going to learn how to move, locomotion. So press your palms down, set beast, all the checklists of the beast ready. We'll take that right leg off, left palm off, and take a half step forward. Just a half step. From here, calculate 1 palm's distance forward here. From here, calculate 1 palm's distance forward. That's it. Keep your body weight hovering around your limbs. Let it not go back here or go too forward. Forward is a rare case, but don't go back. Don't sit back here like this, okay? What you want to do is take that contralateral limb lift, right leg, left palm, half step forward, and then if I repeat the same thing on the other side, left leg, right palm, half step forward, I get something called a forward traveling beast. Hey, that's our first crawl. So literally crawling before we get up and we run. In this case, flow. Alright, so what's going to happen in this position is we're going to put our palms down, and when we go forward, the leg goes forward as much as the knee goes behind the palm. It can't cross the palm, okay? Can't go through. It has to stop here. I would keep 1 inch distance between my palm and my knee. This one goes exactly the same distance, which is like a half a step. So if you take this half step forward, this half step forward, we should come here. So what I want you to do with me right now is put your knees down, put your palms down in baby beast position. We'll do the baby crawl. Okay, then we'll do the active beast crawl. So put our palms down, sit here, have a little space in front of you so you can move forward. Take the right leg off. That means what happens? Left leg. I knew you were smart. Right leg off, left leg, step forward. Let the weight fall. Take the left leg off, right palm, go forward. Keep your back straight. Practice neutral spine here. Don't drop your chin down. Straight back, don't round it. Right leg, half step. Left leg, half step. Watch this, how nicely you're going forward. Right leg, forward. Left leg, forward. I will not call out the palm because it's too much, guys. I'm very lazy that way. So, okay, I'm kidding. I'm not lazy. It's there for a reason. You will understand later why. And I'll keep saying this also. I'll keep saying you'll understand later, but actually you will understand, so don't worry, okay? So just go with it. The fact that you went forward, look good. Now let's go for the intense version. Active beast position. Put your palms down, breathe out, set beast. Whoosh. Very nice. Right leg up, left palm forward, half step. Right knee is behind the palm. Left leg go. Right palm, right leg, left palm. Now I'll say it. Left leg, right palm, right leg, left leg, and rest. Relax those wrists. Must be painful, I understand, I've been through it, but trust me. Train too many people, guys. They've all been through the same process, so it's not new. Just take it easy, be patient, relax your wrists, go back in there, try, hustle, grind, but if it's hurting too much, take a break, no problem, okay? Now, from here, I'm going to show you how to go back as well. From here, very simple. The knee goes up, it goes half step back, left hand goes back to the knee, just like a reverse video playing from the forward traveling beast. We go backward traveling beast. Try it in baby beast position. Put your palms and the knees down, and let's do with a straight back, and let's do baby beast reverse traveling into say 3-4 steps. Take the right leg up, left palm up, slide it back half step, left leg up, right palm up, take it half step, very good. Right leg, left leg, see again I become lazy, right leg, left leg. Guys, when I say right leg, you should know which palm, okay? That's the objective. Now let's go forward. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Careful, if your knees are hurting you can stop. Right leg, left leg, relax. Now go back, right leg, left leg. You can do it on a yoga mat. Left leg, right leg, left leg. Now let's go into that active beast. Wanna take a break? Relax your wrist. Ease it out, ease it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms down, set beast. Whoosh. Engage. Checklist ready. Flat back. Right leg forward, left leg forward, right leg forward, left leg. Come on guys, you can do it. Right leg, right there. Left leg. Stop, relax, take a break. Take a break. You're doing good. We want to see 3 things. We want to see coordination, you want to see control, and then comes flow, which is later. Coordination and control is what you want right now. Lifting them off, dropping them. Making sure you're not going into an overstride, not going big steps. Half step is good. All right, let's go. Do backwards with me. Palms down, straight elbows, press down, active beast, reverse traveling into 3. Let's go 1. That means 1 on each side. 2, back. What happens here? You end up sitting back. It's okay. Try to push your shoulders forward. 3. And relax. Relax. Take it easy. You will be given a practice drill with this. You will get to practice. You will get to rest. In the next class, when you come back, this will look easier. Okay? But this is your base, guys. This is the base. All right? Before we start under switching, etc. We're not done yet. We have one more thing to do. The easier version of the traveling form is the crab travel. So same thing happens here. Putting our palms down, rolling the shoulders back, hip goes down. Checklist of the crab is what? You press it down, chin up, head looking at the rising sun. Don't stick your head out forward, but lengthen the spine. Push the hip down. 1 inch check from the ground, drop. All right, 1 inch, perfect. Hip is too forward, bring it back. It's too much at the back, bring it forward. You know exactly what to do, right? Now, what is right leg here? Right leg off, left palm off. Left leg off, right palm off. Take the right leg off. Try to be low, guys. Try to keep low. Don't go up like this, okay? Take the right leg off. One more thing is, don't lift your toes up like this. Don't be on your heels. Press the whole foot down when you're keeping the leg down. So when I say left leg off, right foot fully on the ground. Left leg off, right palm off. Take a half step forward. Take this hand, step it forward. Take this leg, step it forward. Then we're going to take the right leg off, left palm, and step it forward. Okay? Same thing here. Forward, forward. It's going to look like this. Wait, I'm going to freak you out. So forward traveling crab looks like this. Right? You see my head doesn't go bouncing. My head is straight, but my shoulders move. A little creepy. Don't do that to anybody in the house. Maybe you should have a little fun. But first learn it properly, okay? Don't go to them like this. Let's learn it properly, keep it fluid. That's what I was doing in the beginning. So I know it happens, not Not making fun of you guys. Alright, let's go. Roll your shoulders back, chin up, hip down. Take that right leg up, left palm up, step it forward, just 3-4 inches. Take the left leg up, right palm up, step it forward, left and the right, right and the left. Get into a flowy movement. Relax. Work on those wrists. Yeah? Work on those wrists, because we're going to go backwards as well. But before we go backwards, we're going to go forwards one more time. Just turn the other side. Put your palms down. Roll your shoulders back. Hip down. Open up. Don't be closed here. Open up. Now, forward traveling crab into 3. That means right and left into 3. Okay? Let's go. Right leg forward. Left leg. That is 1. Right leg forward. Left leg. That is 2. Remember, opposite limbs. Right leg forward, left leg, and that is 3. Relax. Awesome. Awesome. Perfect. Lots of work going in there. One final sequence, guys. One more. I want to squeeze it out of you today. Is to go backwards from here. Back. So, right leg goes up. Left leg. Plant. Left leg goes up. Right leg. Plant. 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 Don't lift your hip up. Try as much as you can. It's going to be hard in the beginning, but trust me, it will be possible only if you try, and if you try to endure, push through, it will definitely happen. Okay? You know how I was first time? Like this. So, bro, how does it look? And I was like, oh, no reaction. I need to work on this. Then came this, right? So let's work on it. Have some fun. Let's go. Roll the shoulders back. Set crab. Breathe out, engage, take that right leg off. Reverse traveling crab into 3. Right and left will be 1. That's into 3. Let's go right leg off, go back, half step right and left. We've got 1. Right and left, we've got 2. Right and left, we've got 3. Relax. Congratulations. We got beast, and we got crab. We've got both the traveling happening, but a little bit of practice is needed. Why? Because if you can crawl well, then you can get up and walk well. If you can walk well, you can get up and run well. So you want to make sure the movement mechanics are good. So what I'm going to look for, what you also have to look for, record your videos, look for coordination, meaning lift the limbs together, drop them together. Coordination. It should not be. Now you'll forget which leg is going up with which palm. Okay? The other thing is, keep it slow. Don't go falling. See, these things will happen, which is why I'm telling you. So control it, lift it, and try to land it. This is your objective. Lift it and land it. Okay? That's when flow will come. So when you get coordination and control, flow will automatically happen. So by the beginning of next class, I want you to do a lot of this practice. The way the structure of the class works is you will be taught new movements, you'll be taught the application of the movement, and then in the next class we will apply it, or in the same class you will apply it depending on how intense the move is. To get better between this exercise and the other, between this class and the other, because you have 2 classes in a week, you will have to do a practice session. Now I suggest doing the practice session right after the Animal Flow class day, the session. Say for example, session 1 is today, you're doing it today. Make sure you do your practice session tomorrow. The practice session will be available to you saying day 1, practice session. It will be a 20-minute session where you'll have to do mobility. I'll take you through the mobility in that. You'll have a video for yourself. And then you'll have small drills, like small videos of tutorials, number of reps to do, and call outs as well. So if you just hit play, you will be able to like listen to me. I'll be like telling you, set crab, right leg on the switch, left leg on the switch, left leg on the switch, right leg side kick through. I will be voicing it out so you can watch it, you can put the phone aside, you can hear, and you can do it like we do in the class. So we're trying to create the class environment for you, but in the practice, for you to practice at home, because you need to practice, guys. You need to make sure that extra work goes in before your next class. So just refine whatever you learn here by yourself, play with it, take it easy, be patient, but also push, try to get some discipline going. Once you get discipline, you can, fool around. You can come up with new movements. There's a lot of room for creativity here, and this is what Animal Flow is all about. So I hope you liked your first session, guys. I can't wait to finish the next 7 sessions with you. Please keep practicing. Please show up, complete all the classes. Don't skip any practice sessions, all right? So until next time, keep flowing with Transform. I will see you for your next session. Bye-bye.